Hey guys, happy Friday to you. It is my Thursday evening and I'm going to do something quite different. I'm going to do a tipsy tag. So I'm going to have a few cocktails and then I'll get back to you in just a second. Okay, hey guys. So as you know, I'm doing something different. I'm doing a tipsy tag. I don't do these things often, but it's Thursday. We had takeout for dinner from a local sandwich shop, and I decided I wanted a couple cocktails. Problem is, I'm like really buzzed after the first one. I have a second one poured. That's, oh my gosh. So after each question that I answer, I'm going to take a sip. And the one thing about doing a tipsy tag is that it's pretty genuine. You get the whole spiel, and there you go. And I see that I have 34 minutes left on this memory, so we're going to try to get it shorter than that. I looked for an over 40 tag, and I could not find it, so I created my own. So if you are over 40, you don't have to do the tipsy version. I just wanted to, just for fun. But I would love it if you did the over 40 tag. The questions will be down in the description box below, and there you go. Those of you who usually are used to a grocery haul and a menu plan on Fridays, I'm going to postpone that to Saturday because I will be getting my groceries tomorrow and have all that figured out. So there you go. I took a day off, sort of. I still went to work, but I took a day off from mentally thinking about anything. So let's go. Question number 1. At what point did you begin to own your truth, your own truth? And I'm going to tell you, I've loved the time that I've been married. I loved each birth that I've had. Of course, it was just twice. One baby with the first one, 2 babies with the second one, and each of them changed me from my husband to the children. But to own my own truth, it came this year when I realized that, and it was even after I gave you guys my word of the year, which was love. That's not it. My word of the year is authentic and unapologetic, because I have learned that I love who I am. I like who I am. I like what I present myself to be, and I'm going to own it unapologetically to you, and I'm going to own it authentically. So this is my year. I am 45. So yeah, it took me 45 years to figure that out, that I don't have to live up to other people's expectations. If they don't like it, I don't care. They can go figure it out on their own. I am me, and I love who I am. That's it. So this is the year. So 2019, 45, basically 45, almost and a half, is when I figured it out. That took too long. I want my children to find their own truth way before then. That is my goal. Question number 2. If you could spend 15 minutes with yourself at the age of 30, what would you tell them? Oh gosh. I'm trying to think. 30 was a monumental year for me. 30 was the year that I went through a lot. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, all of it, Lee. Which was 15 years ago, which is crazy. So if I was to go back and spend 15 minutes with me at that age, I would definitely say, build your relationship with your husband as strong as you could imagine. Make connections with your kids outside of parenting, and love the life that you live today. Because for so long, I didn't love the life that I lived that day. I loved the life that I imagined myself living 10 years from now. And I struggled a lot, especially at that time. Raising kids, it's hard. It's very hard. Being in a marriage for as long as we've been married, it's difficult, but it doesn't have to be. I can say on behalf of our marriage, he is my best friend, and he's been my best friend for probably about 20 years. It took me that long. We will be married 24 years in May. So right after we had our first little love, is about when I realized, whoa, I'm going to be with this guy for a long time. I better learn to not only love him, but to really like him. So that would be what I would share. And that is what I love to share with other women as well, is to put your marriage first. Your kids are your kids, and they're going to be under your roof, but they're going to leave you. When they leave you, what are you going to do if your husband leaves you too? So build that connection with your husband. It's the most important relationship that you can have outside of your relationship with whoever you believe in, whether it be the universe, God Almighty, Buddha, whatever your spiritual relationship is with. Your marriage is the most important physical, earthly relationship that you could invest in, and it's going to change your life if you absolutely do that. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys. Question number 3. What are you the happiest of letting go of from your 30s? Mine is acceptance from others. I used to want other people to love me, to like me, to want to be my friend. And now, you don't like me? Go on. See ya. Because I don't care. I like who I am. And it's taken me so long to get here. You guys, I will put at the end of this video, I'm so glad I quit teaching video, because that was kind of shares a little bit, and it opened up the door of me learning who I am and doing things on my own and kind of growing up a little bit. And I learned to love me at that point as well. Question number 4. That was easy. That was really easy. Letting go of other people's expectations is what I would let go of when I was 30. Question number 4. How old are you? I already told you. My birthday is in September. I turned 35. Heck no to the go. I turned 45 last September. So I'm almost 45 and a half. I'm 45 and a half, actually, if you want to know. Days wise, I have no idea. And question number, I'm not taking another drink. I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to, but woof, that was an easy question. Question number 5. What physically and emotionally is different from your 20s and 30s to now? In your 20s, you could go all night. Seriously. We would have parties at our house, and I would stay up all night on a Friday night and clean, get our house completely spotless, where I felt comfortable for people to come in, because that's just how I was at that point. And go to work and work all day, and then get home and set up, and we would party all night long. So I would go a good, 36 hours with no sleep. In my 30s, I was very strict on fitting into a box. I wanted to fit into this box of people who were labeled Christians, and they wouldn't have this in their hand. They wouldn't enjoy the music that I enjoy. They wouldn't even say some of the words that come out of my mouth. In my 40s, I am free to be me. I love Jesus. I do cuss. I do drink. And I don't care if you like me or not. So I think that the 40s win over all of that. Period. Plus, I really try to make sure I get 8 hours of sleep. As you see, it is daylight out there, and I already have a buzz. So that means I'm going to go to bed at a decent time, because I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. no, question number 6. Sorry. Oh, good. Question number 6. Sorry, I was checking time. Favorite free time activity. Currently, my favorite free time activity, I like to watch when I have free time. I like to watch YouTube videos. I like to get to know people for who people are. I'm learning that there was a lot that I really enjoyed watching, say, 6 years ago. But 6 years ago, I was still in my 30s. And those people kind of annoy me because they have no idea. They have no idea. And now I like to watch people who are around my age. I'm learning more different channels of those who are 40 something. So if you are, please let me know that you have a channel and I would love to come see you. One of my other free time activities is I like to sleep. I like to take a nap. I kind of will touch bases on that probably sometime in April. I'm not even going to promise another video for this month. But I ordered a supplement today and I hope that it kind of switches things. So sleep is definitely a free time activity for me. Not all the time though. I do also like to read. I like to write, as you guys know. And I just enjoy time with my husband, telling jokes, making YouTube videos. It's really one of my favorite activities. Excuse me. Number 7. This is a hard question. Now, mind you, when I created this tag, I kind of just took the questions that straight come at me. I wanted to make 10, and this one kind of, it says, do you feel closer to your teens or 6 feet under? Honestly, I don't know what 6 feet under feels like. But I'm going to say my teens because I do have a lot of energy on a normal basis. And I have a lot of goals and a lot of things that I want to achieve. I think when you're closer to 6 feet under, you kind of just give up and you just sit there and you just think, what am I going to do next? And I have a whole list of things that I want to do next. So I'm going to say closer to my teens. I am trying to hold on to these so I can make sure oh man, that I make sure I write them down below. Number 8, your favorite quality about yourself. Oh boy. You know what my favorite quality about myself is? I have several. I never used to could say that, but I do. I really do have several. And I would say that my favorite quality about myself and who I am is the simple fact that I try to find the positive in any situation. If someone says, hey, this is happening and I can't stand it, so I try to find the positive in it. Example, my daughter was complaining about a neighbor. That particular neighbor was fighting with her significant other who lived with her all the time, making noise, all kinds of stuff. I said, well, hey, that is a great reminder for you to be grateful and thankful that you don't have that kind of relationship and you didn't grow up in that kind of a home. And she stopped and she said, yes, Mom, I am very thankful for those things. And I think that is my favorite quality about who I am, is I try to find something positive in any situation, whether it be negative or positive. I could list a million different things, but I'm always going to try. Now, mind you, when it's something dealing with myself, a lot of times I've used to list all the things I did wrong. Now I'm like, wait a second, how can this be used for my better good? And so I think growth and being willing to grow and looking for the positive are my favorite qualities. We have 2 more left. I knew that was going to happen. Number 9. What do I most miss about my youth? What do you most miss about your youth? I would say the endless energy, even though I have a lot. Maybe that I could go on less sleep and still be productive. Now, if I get less than my required 7 hours, I'm a little bit less productive the next day than what I could have been. I need my sleep. I need my rest, and I'm feeling that now. I'm feeling that now, really. And how easy it was to lose weight. It's not so easy when you're 45. Number 10, words to your future self. Oh my gosh, my future shelf. My future self. I would say, Sheila, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you are doing exactly what you were created to do. At that very moment, that very time, for those people who can see or experience it with you. That's what I would say. Because I have learned that no matter who we are, whatever we are doing, whatever we are sharing is exactly for who it's for, period. None of us are here for ourselves. We're here to better the world. We were all created with a gift. What is your gift? I don't know. My gift, I love to encourage, inspire, and I like to have fun. And I don't feel 45. I don't feel, well, I do feel 40. And honestly, lately I do feel 45. I feel symptoms of menopause coming on. I get tired by the end of the day. I can get grouchy if things don't go my way. But I can also keep up with the teenagers. I can also stay up till past midnight. I can also take a power nap, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, pour myself a drink, and enjoy some funny YouTube of other people who are doing tipsy tags and whatever might be. I feel like I'm at the best place ever because I have a year and a couple months with kids for sure still in my home. They may move out for college. I don't know. They might move out on their own. I don't know. But I have my best friend sleeping with me in that bed. And I know everybody who lives in this house and a few who live outside of this house. Love you. What more could you ask for? I'm going to leave these tag questions down below in the description box below. Yes. If you are over 40, I would love if you answered these questions. Go ahead and kind of send me a comment down below when you do it so I could come watch your video as well.